Benjamin Franklin was one of the most influential figures in American history. His contributions to science, politics, literature, and diplomacy helped shape the early United States and left a lasting impact on the world. Known for his wit, wisdom, and insatiable curiosity, Franklin embodied the spirit of the Enlightenment and is remembered as a polymath, someone who excelled in many areas of human endeavor. This article explores the life of Benjamin Franklin, his key achievements, and the enduring influence of his work. Born on January 17, 1706, in Boston, Massachusetts, Benjamin Franklin was the 15th of 17 children in a humble family. His father, Josiah Franklin, was a candle maker, and his mother, a bifocal, came from a prominent family. Franklin's early years were marked by poverty, and although his family was large, they struggled financially. Despite this, Franklin's father emphasized the importance of education and learning, even though he could not afford to send his son to formal schooling beyond the age of 10. Franklin's intellectual curiosity was evident from a young age. At 12, he became an apprentice to his older brother James, a printer, which set him on the path to becoming a skilled writer and thinker. Franklin's exposure to the world of printing and literature sparked his interest in reading, and he was largely self-educated. He read widely, including books on science, philosophy, and politics, which helped him form his own worldview. Franklin's early career in printing proved to be a pivotal part of his life. After completing his apprenticeship, Franklin eventually started his own printing business in Philadelphia. It was during this time that he published the Pennsylvania Gazette, which became one of the most influential newspapers in the American colonies. Franklin's skill as a writer and editor earned him widespread recognition. Perhaps his most famous written work was Poor Richard's Almanac, a yearly publication that he wrote and published from 1732 to 1758. The almanac contained a mix of weather forecasts, practical advice, and witty sayings, many of which are still quoted today. Through Poor Richard's Almanac, Franklin became well known for his pithy proverbs and aphorisms, such as "early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise." His writing not only entertained but also offered readers valuable insights into everyday life. Benjamin Franklin was not only a gifted writer but also an accomplished scientist and inventor. His work in the field of electricity was groundbreaking, and his discoveries continue to influence science today. Franklin's most famous scientific experiment involved flying a kite in a thunderstorm to prove that lightning is a form of electricity. This experiment led to the invention of the lightning rod, which helped protect buildings from lightning strikes. In addition to his work on electricity, Franklin made significant contributions to understanding the nature of heat and cold. He developed the concept of the Franklin stove, a metal-lined fireplace that was more efficient than traditional open hearths. This invention was widely used in homes and contributed to energy efficiency for many years. Franklin's interest in science also led him to invent a variety of practical tools, including bifocal glasses, which he created to address his own vision problems. He also invented a type of flexible catheter, a much-needed medical device in the 18th century. Franklin's diverse inventions were all aimed at improving everyday life, and many remain in use today. Franklin's contributions to American society were not limited to science and writing. He was also a key political figure during the American Revolution and one of the founding fathers of the United States. His political career began in the Pennsylvania colonial government, where he served as a member of the Pennsylvania Assembly and was appointed as the colony's representative to the British government. Franklin's political thinking evolved over time, and he became a vocal advocate for colonial rights and self-governance. As tensions between Britain and the American colonies escalated, Franklin played a crucial role in the movement for independence. His diplomatic skills were instrumental in securing French support for the American Revolution. As a result of his diplomatic efforts, Franklin was appointed as the United States ambassador to France, where he spent several years working to gain France's military and financial backing for the revolutionary cause. Franklin's charm, wit, and reputation as a learned man helped him win the favor of the French court, and his diplomatic work was pivotal in ensuring that the United States would have the resources needed to win the war against Great Britain. He also helped negotiate the Treaty of Paris in 1783, which formally ended the Revolutionary War and recognized American independence. Benjamin Franklin's impact on American history cannot be overstated. He was not only one of the key figures in the American Revolution, but also a founding architect of the United States government. His political philosophy was grounded in the values of liberty, democracy, and individual rights, principles that continue to guide the nation today. Franklin's influence extended far beyond the American Revolution. He helped establish institutions like the University of Pennsylvania and the American Philosophical Society, organizations that remain active today. Franklin also had a significant impact on the development of American culture, promoting the idea of self-improvement, education, and civic responsibility. His advocacy for public libraries and his contributions to the founding of the first fire department in Philadelphia were just some of the ways he helped improve society. As a thinker, Franklin was an advocate for the Enlightenment ideals of reason, science, and progress. He was a firm believer in the power of knowledge and education to improve society, and his life's work reflects that commitment. His famous phrase, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest," speaks to the importance of education and intellectual growth. Franklin's legacy is also visible in his contributions to modern technology and infrastructure. His scientific discoveries laid the groundwork for advances in electricity and energy use, and his inventive spirit continues to inspire innovators to this day. Benjamin Franklin's life and work offer a shining example of the power of curiosity, ingenuity, and determination. From his humble beginnings in Boston to his role as one of the most influential figures in American history, Franklin's journey was defined by his insatiable desire to learn and his commitment to improving the world around him. Whether through his writing, scientific discoveries, political activism, or inventions, Franklin's impact on the world is undeniable. His legacy lives on in the United States, where he is celebrated not only as a founding father, but also as a symbol of American ingenuity and independence. Benjamin Franklin's life reminds us that one person, through hard work, intellect, and a commitment to progress, can change the course of history. For more content, please like and subscribe.